Did you guys see the Oscars a few weeks ago? Check this out.
I also just want to again recognize and honor the sex worker community. I will, yes, I will continue to support and be an ally.
Okay, honoring sex workers is so cringe-inducing. Do these people not understand how this sounds? I get it. Their movie was about sex work. They're trying to empower these people. But to think sex workers as a whole is completely demeaning to the reality of the struggles for those people. The overwhelming majority are not choosing in this so-called profession. Through a series of unfortunate circumstances, they're often, if not most of the times, forced into that role. If you just want to trick yourself, you can pretend that some of them still have agency or are choosing it, but it's a choice they are forced into due to unpleasant circumstances, such as a desperate need for money, or perhaps questionable moral values or self-worth issues, many times as a result of their past. And for the vast majority that try to pretend that it empowers them, they go on to regret it. There are loads of articles and videos by these people discussing it at length if you are interested in the reality of how they feel about the supposed choices and agency they had. And of course, what's worse, oftentimes, they are literally forced into it by masters. It is estimated there are about 5 million forced sex workers at any given time. And don't give this excuse, oh, that's human trafficking, that's different. The lines are incredibly blurred, if not existent here. Does anyone think that these sex workers would really want to be thanked? I think they would prefer to not be used for insane progressive wordplay propaganda. They would probably prefer to have Hollywood crusade to help them, not crusade to make the term seem like it's a magnified day job. Imagine if someone went up there and said, I'd like to thank all of those slaves. They were an inspiration to this movie we made about slaves. Pretty obvious this sounds awful, right? After all, there are millions of indentured servants, basically slaves, living in the US at any given time. You could argue they chose this when they elected to be smuggled here, but would anybody really make that argument? So if you are ever unsure if something, whether a tweet, a soundbite, or anything, sounds completely regressive or idiotic, just switch out a few choice keywords